High-tech leaders from Silicon Valley are heading to Washington, D.C. to try to get immigration reform back on the front burner in Congress. ABC 7 News reporter David Louie explains why that's a major economic issue for tech employers.
The tech economy is heavily data-driven, and that's the approach Valley leaders will take when they hit Capitol Hill next week. They will argue that the future of Silicon Valley depends on resolving the impasse over immigration reform and the status of 690,000 dreamers, young people who came into the U.S. with their undocumented families who are at risk of deportation if the DACA program ends March 5th, as President Trump has indicated. 45 CEOs, high-level tech execs, and public officials will pay visits to senators and members of Congress from both parties. The Silicon Valley Leadership Group organized the trip. It will target those on the fence.
Who needs shoring up from around the rest of the country, or who, with perhaps a little bit more information about the strength of America's innovation economy, can come to our side.
Immigrants make up 57% of the Silicon Valley workforce. That's the key data point the delegation will use, along with the number of immigrants who have started tech companies and created jobs for Americans. Immigrants have been responsible for patent registrations. President Trump today said not to assume all Republicans are against DACA.
You know, we get the reputation like DACA, it's not Republican. Well, let me tell you, it is Republican, because we want to do something about DACA, get it solved after all these years.
Earlier this month, Democrats tried to use immigration reform and DACA as bargaining chips to try to resolve the federal budget situation and to avert a government shutdown. The budget extension comes up again before Congress on March 23rd. In San Jose, David Louie, ABC 7 News.